Are we all to the ragged edge?
Yes.
It's funny. It used to be every day there was something. Now there's every 3 hours, there's some new craziness. And the crazy has got to a point in our country right now with this moron who's our president that at one point, they're just going full speed into dictatorship. They're not even screwing around anymore. This thing about taking DC over is crazy because then the reason he wants to do it is because A, DC is not a state, so it doesn't have a mayor. So he can just send everybody in and do what he wants. That being said, also, he knows what's coming. They have people around the country and going, hey, everyone's getting fired up. There's huge protests in LA that no one's covering. Did you see that? Go ahead. Yep. Rachel?
There is a mayor of DC, but she's
not mayor. Sorry,
okay.
Governor. Governor. I meant to say governor. There's no governor.
There's no Gavin.
It's not a state. Yeah, there's no Gavin. Who, by the way, is trolling like a boss.
Oh my God!
I love those all caps, doing exactly what Trump does. Like finally, somebody's fighting fire
Many
with fire.
say the most popular and handsome governor, Gavin Newsom. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
On everyone.
Oh God! If you guys haven't seen these, Gavin's office has been trolling Trump. He's tweeting as Trump tweets in all caps and putting quotes around random words and complimenting himself.
Just random phrases.
Oh, it's amazing.
We were sitting about it. I was reading this morning and we were just laughing our ass off. It's so good that Gavin Newsom, because you know damn well, she said, I don't know if Trump's smart enough to understand what he's doing, but that he's doing it is brilliant because because what it did was, all the Democrats, and I was thinking about this morning, here's what the Democrats do. They go, well, the rules, you're supposed to follow the rules. So we have to follow the rules because we're not like them. We're going to follow the rules. Well, they're getting their asses handed to them because they're following the rules. Agreed?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Okay. So that Newsom is doing, he's like, all right, fuck you. We're going to redistrict the entire state of California, which 1 out of 8 people in the country live in California. So they're super fucked.
And he's flat out saying it's really criminal and what you're doing in Texas and other states. But if you do it, we're just going to do the shit right back to you, which is what they do. They now are just saying they're going to do these crimes and everyone's like, okay, I like that they are, they take charge and say what they mean. So Gavin's jumping on that.
But also the other side of it is then they get all mad. Oh, you can't do that. It's illegal. It's out of control. The Democrats are the radical left. Hold on. Sorry. So that's where I think the rhythm of it has been so bad that at this point we're not used to it. And I think that having someone like Gavin Newsom stand up and fuck with them back, I think it's the beginning of the end, honestly, because there's no one's going to take it.
Well, Trump is so dumb that maybe he'll read that as like, he'll understand it and start to like respect it. Like, you're like, I respect Gavin Newsom. He speaks my language, the language of dumb, the language of low IQ individual.
No way. Do you think he'll?
No. No.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's going to. The schoolyard bully he's going to be so pissed off. California is going to be set on fire.
Yeah, just by the way Melania looks at Gavin makes me know that Trump, it will do anything to stop him. So he's going to have troops in D.C. And be clear, my theory is it's not for any crimes at a 30-year low in D.C. My theory is he knows that protests are going to show up at the White House. Yeah. And it's not going to be 100 people. It's going to be 1 million people, at least.
It's a preemptive.
Technically,
it's like symbolic.
Right, they're already there.
Strongman thing.
It's a federalized police force.
Hitler did, which Hitler did.
Yeah, so surprising. So obviously now we're wondering about homeless people, immigrant people just walking on the streets because we don't know what he's told this military occupation they can do or should do. There's no emergency. Technically, you could president can only take over district police for federal purposes during the direct quote is special conditions of emergency and only for 30 days at a time. And that falls under section 740 of the DC Home Rule Act. And that's without congressional approval.
So he's got no congressional approval. He only gets 30 days. He said it's a special circumstance, except crimes at a 30-year low. There is no special circumstance.
Yeah, what's the circumstance? Exactly. What is it?
He's an asshole. That's a circumstance. Well, hey, I'm an asshole. And they're like, well, you know what? we agree with you on one thing.
And you are special in a way.
The only reason I was looking at what you said that this kind of takeover could happen so quickly is because the residents of the district do not have full self-governance.
Right.
So for more than 50 years, home rule has been a compromise that denies us the rights every other state takes for granted. So every law passed in DC, every budget must be reviewed by Congress, where lawmakers that DC residents did not elect could block or rewrite them. That's why they've been fighting for statehood. It's a really odd.
It is odd, isn't it? Because they have 900,000 people though. What's the smallest population state?
They have no voting representation in Congress.
Rhode Island.
Is it
the smallest one?
Is it under 900,000 or is that just a small? Montana.
I was just going to say
it's probably one of the bigger states that nobody wants to go to. It's one of those states where you can see from edge to edge.
Yeah, you can see your neighbor at the other border.
You really can. And Montana, your state, is really one of the most beautiful states we have ever driven quickly out of. We did a whole tour of Montana. We did the whole state. It was 2 nights. And we hit Billings and
we covered
Bozeman,
everybody.
And we skedaddled.
Yeah, I don't mind. I like Montana.
The most beautiful drive I have ever. Have you ever been there?
Montana. I feel like I have, but I was probably just driving, just
Big
really
Sky
fast.
Country.
Do you remember? I just thought about this with Nerd Punk Jeff, the Big Sky Country thing that went on for years on this podcast that made everyone insane. It's much like
It's not Montana.
Your little continent. Africa joke that you guys have been doing for years that people don't know is a joke and makes them insane.
We still think it's the funniest thing. We haven't done it in a minute.
Sky Country thing forever. Wyoming is the smallest population.
And how big?
According to 2020 census, population of 576.
So DC is almost double the population of a state, so they should actually have their own representation. So here's what happened. The man dumped troops in California, tried to impose martial law. He tried to get us fired up.
Yeah.
And he got us fired up, but we didn't we were like, no, we're just going to stand here.
Explain that though.
And dance.
What I don't get, why he quit here.
Because we didn't fight him. Because we protested
So he
peacefully.
was trying, it just went on so long that they gave up.
Well, I mean, at one point, you had Doge come in, right? And Doge just said, oh, we're shutting down all stuff. And Doge burned 21 billion. Then they go, we got to save money, got to save money, got to save money. And then you send the troops in and it's costing how many millions a day. And then we were just like this. We're protesting. We're just standing there while they stand on the steps.
We made them look stupid.
Yeah,
it just ended up looking obviously stupid.
That's exactly it.
So DC doesn't even have, no voting rep in Congress, unlike even territories like Puerto Rico. They do not even control their own National Guard.
Wow.
So Trump has deployed the National Guard through the end of September, as well as seized control of the police. So the lack of full self-governance for DC has, I guess, this has been a tool for Congress and president to exert political power over a population. Are you ready for the most important part?
Yep.
That has been majority Black for the last century.